Hey guys! If you are new in my channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Enjoy the video.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Evil West is an action-adventure video game played from a third-person perspective. In the game, the player assumes control of Jesse Rentier, a vampire hunter. Jesse is equipped with powerful firearms including a 6-shot pistol, a rifle and a flamethrower, and melee weapons including a gauntlet that can accumulate electrical energy and an axe. Enemies can be stunned and staggered following a melee attack, allowing players to execute them using a special finisher move. Players can also use the environment to their advantage. For instance, they can kick enemies into a spike trap, or shoot explosive barrels. Players will occasionally encounter boss characters, which are powerful enemies with unique attack patterns.
Detective. What a pleasant surprise.
Wanted: Dead is a new hybrid slasher/shooter from the makers of Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. The game follows a week in life of the Zombie Unit, an elite Hong Kong police squad on a mission to uncover a major corporate conspiracy. Play as Lieutenant Hannah Stone, a hard-boiled Hong Kong cop, and plow through mercenaries, gang members and private military contractors in a spectacular cyberpunk adventure.
We need to get away from here.
The Sacred City of Ilden is the perfect...
Explore a dark world brimming with hidden mysteries, master a diverse combat system, and inhabit the dual forces of two sisters in a coming-of-age dark fantasy story with fast-paced action, vicious enemies, and spectacular boss fights. Fight in synergy, explore a city in ruin, customize weapons and abilities, battle different enemy classes, learn the truth of your origin. Gotham Knights is an upcoming action role-playing game set in an open-world Gotham City. The game features 4 playable characters: Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin, and Red Hood. Each character has their own unique playstyle and abilities, such as Robin being able to teleport via the Justice League's satellite. While it can be played solo, the game also features a 2-player cooperative multiplayer mode, wherein the second player can drop in and out at any time without affecting the other one. Players can level up their characters, but enemies will be automatically leveled up as well. They can also use vehicles such as the Bat-Cycle to explore the city during the daytime. Players will occupy the Belfry, which acts as the team's base of operations and allows players to switch characters and prepare for the next mission by managing progression, and upon leaving the Belfry, the game will fast forward to the nighttime. Street Fighter VI features 3 overarching game modes: Fighting Ground, World Tour, and Battle Hub. Fighting Ground contains local and online versus battles as well as training and arcade modes, all featuring similar 2D fighting gameplay to the previous games in the series, in which 2 fighters use a variety of attacks and special abilities to knock out their opponent. World Tour is a single-player story mode featuring a customizable player. Overwatch 2 is a hero shooter, where players are split into 2 teams and select a hero from a roster of more than 30 characters as of 2022. Characters are organized into a damage class, responsible for offensive efforts, a support class, responsible for healing and buffing, and a tank class, responsible for the team's protection. Each character has a unique set of skills, made up of active, passive, and an ultimate ability. Forza Motorsport 2023 is an upcoming motorsport-focused racing game and, although the 8th entry in Motorsport series, is a reboot. The announcement trailer showcased multiple racing teams, with each having their own example of an Apollo. Intensa Emoción, participating at Intexport's racing-sponsored event at Laguna Seca Raceway. It also follows teams preparing for another event at Laguna Seca Raceway involving the BAC Mono.
We've located Baby Eagle.
Resident Evil 4 is an upcoming survival horror game developed and published by Capcom. It is a remake of the 2005 game Resident Evil 4. Like the original game and remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3, Resident Evil 4 will feature over-the-shoulder, third-person shooter gameplay. The new Resident Evil 4 is expected to be scarier than the original game, with a tenser atmosphere, more terrifying character designs, and darker, enhanced backgrounds. Beyond the Wire is a large-scale multiplayer first-person shooter immersing players in the frantic and bloody Western Front of the Great War. In battles with up to 100 real-world combatants, players will have to contend with large open maps and tight, claustrophobic trenches. Utilizing both period-appropriate guns and a more tactical close-quarters melee combat system, the action in Beyond the Wire is more comprehensive than anything seen in a WW1 game to date.
You have more agency and power than the world wants you to know. How?
Saints Row is a series of action-adventure video games created by Volition and published by THQ and Deep Silver. The series follows the 3rd Street Saints, a fictional street gang originally operating out of the Saints Row district, hence the series title. Gameplay in the Saints Row games focuses on an open world where the player can complete missions to progress an overall story, as well as engage in various side activities.